What's up, guys, and welcome to the Eagle Report for a massive game against North at Blundstone Arena. Both teams coming off the back of a win. You don't say that very often, especially with North and West Coast. But yeah, we haven't been... Well, the last time we played at Blundstone, we haven't played there in a while. Last time I remember was probably 2019, where we lost by 40 points, and that kind of ended our top 4 chances. But yeah, massive game. We've got Gaff in and Edwards out, I think. They've got Shields in, Bergman in, and out they've got Stevenson. So, I mean, yeah, this is actually a very evenly matched game, and I think North will just get over the line. I think it'll be close. I think they'll get over the line because of that home ground advantage. The crowd in Hobart, in Tassie, they don't get to see much of North, so I mean, we do look very undersized in the back line. It's something that went under the radar from the Suns game, so I didn't realise McGovern wasn't playing. Well, was he playing? I feel like I'm not sure, but he's in for this game, but it doesn't say he's in. But, I mean, Harry Edwards out with an injury, I think that is. Jimby's really grown into that role. We got no Barras. Barras was out, sorry. Last game. So we kind of have 2 key defenders, and Jimby's not really a key defender. We got a lot of kind of medium-sized halfbacks, which can do a job. But if we look at their forward line, the only real worry for us is probably Nick Larkey's the biggest, and probably Zerha. But I think Hoff can definitely play on Zerha, and McGovern can definitely play on Larkey. Jimby can probably play off someone else, and Curtis is another one to look out for. I remember last year at Optus he played really well against us. I think Willardon would take him. But yeah, played them last game. Wait, what even happened last time we played? Oh yeah, we got ahead of them in the final term, and they just they scored 2 and they won. Also, something I got wrong in the post-match report is I said that, where is he? I can't remember him now. Clay Hall made his debut, but I said Harvey Johnson made his debut, which was wrong. But they're both obviously two of our youngest players. Our 2 youngest players. But yeah, if we can build off this win and really get some momentum in towards the end of the season, will be big. I think the only way we're going to beat them is if we win that midfield duel, and if we can be really clean going forward. Because once we got our ball movement going against Gold Coast, we really saw the benefits of that, and we saw what we could do. But we saw sometimes they just kicked it into McAndrew, and well, is it McAndrew or Andrew? I think it's McAndrew. And they got some easy marks inside 450, so we can't let that happen with Larkey on the other hand. For North. This is the ladder I go through it like every video. Swans, Brizzy, Port, GWS, Geelong, Freo, Dogs, Carlton, Essendon, Hawks, Collingwood, Melbourne, Gold Coast, St Kilda, Adelaide, West Coast, North and Richmond. I think it's impossible for us to jump to 15th, and it's all about getting momentum for the rest of the season now. But this could be so tight. You could see Geelong sitting first after this game. You could see the Dogs in the 4. You could see Collingwood back in the 8. You could see Giants top, Port top. You could see Sydney outside the top 4 after this week. And I've got a big game against Collingwood at home. I mean, if Collingwood win that game, the possibilities for the final top 8 is endless, like literally endless. Because that means Swans are going to drop points, which means they're going to obviously slip. And you're going to see Collingwood bring points, and they're probably the highest and the lowest on the ladder out of like who can possibly make the 8. Excluding maybe the D's, but the D's is going to be really tough for them. So that just brings it all really more and more compact. If you understand what I'm saying with Sydney losing and Collingwood winning. And I hope that happens. I tip Sydney, but I actually want Collingwood to win that game because that just makes this is going to be such a spicy end of the season. For the Wooden Spoon race, I think the game between North and Richmond defined it last week. Percentage-wise, we're sitting above North, and so if we lose this game to North, I think we probably won't slip to 17th just yet. Until maybe, and it'll come down to percentage. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. It's been relatively short. Whoops, what did I just do there? But yeah, North coming in the favourites. Obviously the home ground advantage. We just off the back of a win, but I mean we'll be happy with where we are at the moment. And I mean, if we look at, I think if we wanted to go to, yeah, Warden might be able to make a late surge in the Coleman. If we look at, I think I predicted Hogan at the start of the season. If I can find, this is going to give me, yeah, don't want that. I want to see, here we go, it should be here. Fantasy pool. Here we go. Hogan is winning the Coleman. I predicted that at the start of the season. So, I mean, yeah. Boardman could, yeah. I guess this is something to keep an eye on. Doesn't really matter that much. Who's the second person up there for West Coast? If I haven't missed them already. Because Alan's injury has really slowed him down and us down. If you look at kind of the games he was out, a lot of them were during our losses. And I feel like if we had a fully fit, so Cripps is there. What number was he? 58. If we had a fully fit Alan along with Waterman the whole season, I reckon we could have won another 2 or 3 more games. Games like Essendon at home, North at home. What else was a close one? I feel like there's one away which is relatively close. Saints at home. Games like that where it's fallen on the wrong side. Maybe even Sydney at Gatherend. Like, if we had a fully fit Alan for those games, then I think we could have done relatively well. But I don't really know what else to say. Thank you guys for listening to the Eagle Report, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.